The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Johnson out of the gun, trips to the wide side right on 2nd and 8 for the Bulldogs from their own 36. Snap back, handoff to Wilkins left side. Wilkins hitting the backfield, and he is driven down for a loss. Rondro Peebles Jr. runs the alleyway and sends him 3 yards backward. Thackerson on 1st and 10 takes the snap, straight drop, wants to throw along the right sideline for Westfield. Westfield runs under it at the 30, complete inside the 20 and 10. Westfield takes it the distance. Touchdown, Carson-Newman. Braxton Westfield burns Tevin Singleton, the All-CIAA corner, to a crisp. 63 yards for the house call for Braxton Westfield. And the Eagles lead it 6-0 with 10:31 to go in the first quarter. It's Westfield's 9th receiving touchdown of the year, 2nd most in a single season in Carson-Newman history. Johnson out of the gun, takes the shotgun snap at waist tight, throws out to the left sideline. Wide open is the tight end, Deshaun David. He spins free of DeMarcus Jones, moves right over the numbers and heads to the house. Touchdown, Bowie State. 10th receiving touchdown of the year for Deshaun David. And Bowie State counters with a 92-yard scoring drive. Johnson takes, gives to Wilkins straight up the middle. Wilkins surging forward, no signal yet. He is stood up and stopped. The Eagles hold tight on the goal line. 2 tight ends set for the Eagles. 2nd and 10 from the 1. Thackerson speed option to the left. He's gummed up in the end zone, and Thackerson will take a safety. Eagles tried to run speed option. It worked against Lenore Ryan, but today Bowie State overwhelms Tyler Thackerson in the end zone.
Another big 3rd down. Carson-Newman's defense has been to the task every time today.
Bowie State 2 for 5 on 3rd downs. Johnson on 3rd and 7. Back to pass, steps up, throws deep over the middle of the field. That's intercepted by Jamarian McDonald. McDonald reverses field at the 45, angling to the left sideline, still on his feet to the 50. And McDonald brought down in Bowie State territory at the 48-yard line. Some pushing and shoving after the fact. But the Eagles create some sudden change. Justice Davis with the stop. Jamarian McDonald, though, returns it 15 yards into Bowie State territory. Can the Eagles counterpunch off of the 20th interception of the season for Carson-Newman's football team? Thackerson under center, split backs. Takes, trap to the left side. Wimbush into the second level across the 40. Dragged down along the left sideline by Flowers inside the 30. Down at the 29-yard line. A 19-yard tote for Antonio Wimbush. He's up to Johnson, pulls down a high snap out of the gun. Zone read, keeper right side. Johnson wrangled down, and he'll take a loss of 1 back to the 25-yard line. It was Wyclef Venor who just got a piece of the jersey. 2nd and 10 Bulldogs, left hash at the Carson-Newman 18. Wilkins to the left of Johnson in the gun. Snap back to Johnson. He's rushed, hit in the backfield. Now Johnson escapes to the right, and he won't get away from Daniel Dixon Brooks. Johnson lost the football. Ground causes the fumble. Gillis to the right of Johnson in the gun. Trips go to the left. That's the short side. Snap back to Johnson. Eagles blitz it up the middle. Johnson cuts it back. He's hit and dropped for a sack. The Eagles overwhelm Jerome Johnson. It's Antonio Henderson who seizes him from behind and sacks him back at the 29-yard line for a loss of 9. 3 and out, the 3rd of the day for Bowie State. 2 from the left hash at the Eagles' own 27. Wimbush and Dindy, the split backs. Reese in motion. Thackerson takes, trap, right side Dindy. He's got the 1st down and more. Dindy, shifty move, stays on his feet across the 40, hurdles a body, and gets brought down between the hashes up at the 44-yard line by Wantez McCray again. 5 to play, 3rd quarter, 9-7 Bowie State leading. Trap, right side Dindy again. Dindy has 1st down yardage. He's piled up inside the 35, spins free, still on his feet to the right sideline, and Troy Dindy, a freshman, making a man's run before DeMoss brings him down along the right sideline. Eagles have converted on a trio of 3rd downs. 1st and 10 from the right hash at the Bowie State 34. Thackerson takes, dives straight up the gut for Antonio Wimbush. Wimbush, a shifty move to the 20, a stiff arm pass, Flowers to the 15, and Antonio Wimbush bowling his way inside the 15, all the way down to the 13-yard line. A 21-yard tote for Wimbo. He's up to 91 yards rushing on the day. 47-yard kick for Nate Kraft from the right hash, kicking from right to left with little breeze. Snap is back, hold is down. Kraft's kick has plenty of distance, and Kraft's kick is perfect. Straight through the uprights. Carson-Newman has taken the lead, 10-9, on the strength of a 47-yard field goal from Nate Kraft. 6:11 to play in the third quarter. Front for the Eagles on 3rd and 7 from the Carson-Newman 19. Johnson takes the shotgun snap. Chest tight, flush from the pocket, runs right, steps back to the left. He's hit by Rondro Peebles, and they sling him down for a loss back at the 27-yard line. Elite pressure from Rondro Peebles up the middle. -8 on the play. 3 today. This is a 44-yard kick from the left hash. No breeze to speak of. Carson-Newman making noise. Snap is back, hold is down. The kick is blocked at the line. DeMarcus Jones will pick it up at the 10. He wants to return it. And Jones is stopped at the 10-yard line. So the Eagles preserve the lead with a blocked kick at the line of scrimmage. Carson-Newman takes over 1st and 10 from its 10. Bowie State faithful making noise. 2 wide split to the wide side left. Thackerson takes. He's rolling to the left, looking to throw. There's the throwback screen. Wimbush has it with plenty of blockers. He's across the 30 and 40. Wimbush in a foot race past midfield. Wimbush outrunning Flowers inside the 30, and Flowers finally pushes him out of bounds down at the 22-yard line. Eagles dial up the throwback screen to Antonio Wimbush. It covers 58 yards, and the Eagles knocking on the door of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the Bowie State 22. McCarvin motion to the left. Thackerson takes, gives on the dive, right of center for Wimbush. Wimbush hopping for 6. Touchdown, Carson-Newman. Antonio Wimbush breaks free for his 41st career rushing touchdown. And the Eagles are up 16-9 with 13:28 to play in the fourth quarter. Side left for Bowie State, one man to the wide side right. Johnson in the gun with Wilkins off of his right hip. Form it down lineman for the Eagles. Snap back to Johnson. 3-step drop. Has loads of time. Johnson settling at the 10. Now he's pressured by Jacob Varney. The ball is out. It's free on the right side, but they say he's down. Trezell Giardini-Weish was set for a scoop and score, but Jerome Johnson captured by Jacob Varney, and he loses 9 yards back to the 10. 17-9 in this first-round playoff game with 12:38 to go in the fourth quarter. Johnson out of the gun, takes the snap, design draw. Johnson sandwich, he's down for a loss back at the 8. Trezell Giardini-Weish and Rondro Peebles come flying in. A loss of 2 back to the 8. 3rd down. Johnson takes a high snap. 4-man rush, steps up in the pocket, he's hit and sacked. Jerome Johnson taken to the turf by Rondro Peebles Jr. back at the 49-yard line. A loss of 6, 2nd and 31 with 7:30 to play in the fourth quarter. 5 wide set again. Johnson on 2nd and 2. Takes the high shotgun snap. Design draw. Headed straight ahead. He's headed down. Nick Owens drops him for a loss back at the 13-yard line. The -3 on the play, and it's 3rd down 33 times this year. 6th most in the country. This is 4th and 5 from the Eagle 13. Johnson back to pass, throws the slant over the middle of the field, incomplete, and the Eagles force a turnover on downs. The intended target was Jordan Clark, but DeMarcus Jones and Bernard Scott stand tall in coverage, and the Eagles 3rd and goal from the 5 for Bowie State. Johnson in the gun, trips to the wide side left. Wilkins off of Johnson's right hip. Snap back to Johnson. Eagles rush up the middle. Thrown in the end zone. It's picked off by Jaquan Smith. Smith bringing it out. He's across the 10 and 15, and Jaquan Smith forced out of bounds up at the 20-yard line. Flags on the play during the return. So a lot to sort out here, but it's a potential game-breaking pick for Jaquan Smith.